Hey everyone, Shelly here with SWS Training. Did you know that in just 5 weeks you could be operating massive excavators, dozers, and graders on actual job sites, making real money in a career that's in desperate demand across Canada? Our heavy equipment operator training program gives you 200 hours of practical seat time on 7 different machines, taught by people who've hired and fired operators for decades. While other programs have you pushing dirt around a parking lot or a field, we'll have you training on a live construction site, doing real work, learning exactly what employers are looking for. We help people who have no experience, but also those who have experienced, become masters of this job. I'm Shelly, founder of SWS Training. I grew up in the heavy construction industry. My dad was a civil superintendent, and I've spent 30 years in this industry doing everything from laboring and flagging to operating equipment and managing projects to what I'm doing now. Our HEO trainers are industry experts. They were the people hiring you and know exactly what foremen and supervisors want to see in operators. In the last 10 years, we have graduated over 600 people from this program. We're not classroom teachers pretending to know the industry. We are the industry. We've created the most hands-on practical heavy equipment operator training program in Canada, focused on one thing, preparing you with the actual skills employers value in this industry. Our goal is to supply industry with competent, trained, and safe operators. For industry, from industry. Everyone knows there's good money and a stable career in operating heavy equipment. The machines are incredible, the work is actually meaningful, and you're not stuck in some soul-crushing office cubicle. You get to see the world and shape the earth one project at a time. But here's the problem. Most people can't break into this industry because companies want experienced operators. And how do you get experience if nobody will hire you without it? Meanwhile, traditional programs waste your time and money on classroom theory when what employers actually care about is whether you can safely and efficiently operate their machines. That's why we've created a training program that gives you 200 hours of real seat time on 7 different machines on an actual job site, taught by instructors who come straight from industry and know exactly what employers are looking for. It's the best method we've discovered to get you trained on real equipment in just 5 weeks instead of spending years trying to work your way up. Give you actual practical experience that makes employers want to hire you right away. Help you develop the specific skills, habits, and industry knowledge that keeps you employed long term. And I'm going to share the details of how it works in a minute. Because first, I need to explain why this approach works so much better than anything else out there. Look, here's what most training programs get wrong. They think employers hire people for what they know, but after decades in this industry, hiring hundreds of operators ourselves, we know the truth. Employers hire for what you can do, not what you know. They don't care if you can recite the manual. They care if you can safely operate a $500,000 machine, perform daily maintenance, and understand job site protocols. That's why our program runs like an actual construction site, complete with morning meetings, safety protocols, and real project work. We don't just train you how to operate heavy equipment, we also train you on what the industry standards are. First, we get you lots of seat time. While other programs might give you a few hours on each machine, we give you 200 hours across 7 different pieces of equipment. You'll operate loaders, dozers, excavators, haul trucks, graders, backhoes, and skid steers, not in some parking lot or field, but on an actual job site doing real work. This isn't just pushing dirt around. You're learning to keep grade, cut slopes, follow instructions, and perform actual construction tasks that employers need done. Just like our past student Mike, he graduated from our program in May of 2024, and he was in the machine operating a month later. Check out our Google reviews. We have plenty of success stories as well as snapshots of how our program works. Second, we teach you critical maintenance skills that most operators never learn. In this industry, if your machine is down, so are you. You'll learn daily servicing, preventative maintenance, and how to troubleshoot common issues, especially when you're working remotely and don't have a mechanic nearby. Our students don't just know how to run the equipment, they know how to keep it running, and employers absolutely love this. Take a look at what Nick or Brad had to say about our program. They both rave about how awesome the training is and how much they learned. The instructors were incredible and patient, ensuring each student received guidance. Most of all, they made it fun. If you'd like us to help you break into this industry, then fill out the application on this page. Third, we give you the inside track on getting hired. With our decades in the industry, we built relationships with employers all across Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Ontario. Our program has an 80% hire rate because companies know we train operators the way they would train operators, without cutting corners. Plus, we're designated as a private vocational institute by Manitoba Economic Development and Training. Training, meaning our program is accredited and recognized, and you can get a tuition tax receipt for the tuition amount you pay. We literally couldn't say it better than our students' reviews on Google. They all have an incredible experience from start to finish. Is there trying times? Absolutely. Nothing in life is all butterflies and roses. But here at SWS, we make every day count. Every hour in the machines, you're learning something new. Every student leaves here with lifelong skills. Here's exactly what you'll get when you join our program. 240 hours of training, 40 hours in essential classroom theory, followed by 200 hours of practical hands-on seat time across 7 different machines. Real job site experience including safety protocols, daily preventative maintenance checks, and working on actual construction tasks. Direct connections to employers in the industry who need our graduates. Getting this much seat time on equipment worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It isn't cheap. If you tried to get this kind of training on your own, you'd easily be looking at $25,000 to $30,000 in costs, if a company would even let you near their machines. But because we've been running these programs for years and have streamlined everything, we've managed to bring the investment down to just $15,500. That includes everything you need except for your steel-toed boots. And we don't just leave you hanging with that number. We've helped hundreds of students navigate funding options through Employment Manitoba, band funding, ISET programs, and even RRSP, RESP, and the MMF Foundation. Many of our students are surprised by how accessible this training becomes with the right funding approach. Plus, we'll even help you arrange accommodations during your training with special rates at local hotels and assist with all the logistics to make your transition into training as smooth as possible. Did you know we even have an all-inclusive option which covers your transportation, accommodations, meals, and steel-toed boots? So if you want us to take you from zero experience to job ready in just 5 weeks with the most hands-on practical heavy equipment training available anywhere in Manitoba, or if you have some experience and you want to take it to elite operator status where you stand out from the pack, fill out the application on this page and schedule a call to speak with our team. In just over a month from now, you could be walking onto a job site as a trained, certified heavy equipment operator, making real money in a career with massive demand, working outdoors and operating some of the most incredible machines on the planet. We promise you'll love it. We can only take a limited number of students per cohort. With demand for operators growing across Canada, we simply can't promise everyone a spot. The students who act now are the ones who'll be working this construction season. If you're seeing this video right now, that means there's still seats open. Fill out the application on this page. Invest in yourself. Opportunity doesn't wait and neither should you. Press below to get started.